What's going on, everybody? I am Zach and I'm back with another review. You guys have seen plenty of videos on this Zahrah Spade hookah, specifically the giveaway in the last video. The giveaway is now over and the winner was announced. The winner of the giveaway was Talib Hussein. He already knows and his pipe is already in the mail. So thank you to all of you who entered the giveaway. I sincerely appreciate it, and thank you, Zahrah, for giving away a Spade Junior. In today's review, I thought long and hard about questions that I would like answered in a review. Seeing all the features is nice, but sometimes I just want that hard question answered. Would you buy this over this product? I watch a lot of reviews myself. It's kind of a weird hobby that I have. Always on YouTube watching product reviews, and I think it helps me better as a YouTuber and to answer some of the questions for you guys. So we are gonna jump into the features, of course, but I'm gonna answer some questions that I thought up in my head. So today's Zahrah Spade Junior is a second generation Spade pipe. If you guys have not seen my review on the first generation, definitely check out that review. I thought it was excellent. I watched it again myself and I'm like, man, I did a very good job. But just like, yeah, pat myself on the back. But just like in that review, I want to stress the importance of why the Spade is so unique. So it has a diffuser, so it has some cool features, but the iconic part of this pipe is the price point. This hookah only costs $99 for the stem and tray, and I think that is a big deal. If you're gonna ask me what separates this hookah from X, Y, and Z hookah, it's the price. So keep that in mind when you're watching this. So starting on the bottom, I do have the Spade Junior sitting on a Zahrah exclusive Bohemian glass base. This is a beautiful high-end and luxury base that I would be proud to put on any of my hookahs. But this is a budget conscious hookah, so in my mind, I wouldn't put a $99 stem on a $70 base. It just doesn't make that much sense to me. The beauty of it, like I said, is keeping the price down. So personally, I would probably pair this hookah with a base like this. This is a Pharos glass base. You guys have not seen a review on this yet, but this base is about 30 bucks. I just wanna show you guys though how high-end this setup looks, how great this hookah looks on a boho base. But it will look just as good on a base like this, and it will save you guys some money. Look at that, I lined it up perfectly. Like I said, look at this setup. This looks really great, and you're still less than 150 bucks, so you can buy your hose and other accessories. So that's personally what I would pair it on, but it does look great on this base. On the bottom, you do have a removable stainless steel diffuser. Now this whole hookah, I love that they are transparent on the website. It's made from 6061 aluminum and surgical grade stainless. Now based off my experience and learning about materials, I'm really proud and happy that they were able to bring you high-end materials at such a low price point. And I think that's because this pipe is produced overseas. It's not made in America, but because of that, you don't have to pay as much for quality. The heart on this is a traditional chamber, meaning of dedicated hose and purge ports. And the hose port is removable with silicone gaskets. Now this is a new feature I think that a lot of hookahs are incorporating into them because it makes it so easy to remove and put it back in. The purge port itself works flawlessly. Let's fill up the base and show you guys the purge. Oh, it's smoking such milky clouds. All right, move clouds so I can show them. All right, so the base is now filled with smoke. Let's purge. One breath and all the smoke is expelled from the base, so the purge works flawlessly. Definitely an effortless purge and a purge I definitely enjoy. Moving on up into the color on this hookah. The hookah does come in a variety of different colors. This one happens to be the rose gold. Now that's subjective. I think it's more of a pink, but when I did the unboxing, some of you really enjoyed this color scheme. So take that for what it is. I would have probably loved it in black, but there are different color options for you available. More importantly though, the finish on this pipe. So with the Generation 1 Zahrah Spade, I only had one major flaw with it. The finish on the stem itself, the paint would chip and it wouldn't last. And mine, I have not smoked it very much recently, but the bowl port has chipped off. And I knew that would be the weak point in this hookah. With this new one, they've totally improved the finish. I believe they've anodized it so the paint does not come off. And of all of my extensive testing of this Junior, the bowl port still looks perfect, and that's typically where you get most of the wear. So I'm confident that the rest of the finish will hold up. So thank you, Zahrah, for listening and making improvements based off the Generation 1. We wanted a diffuser and we wanted better finish on this hookah, and we got it. So the Junior already a step up above the original. So first question I'm gonna answer for you guys is, would I buy the Generation 2 over the Generation 1. 100% I would buy the Generation 2 over the Generation 1. You're like, duh, it's Generation 2. It's probably better. Now the next thing, I personally would buy the Junior over the regular Zahrah Spade. I love the height on this hookah. It's about a total of 29 inches, and what that means, it's perfect for a desktop. It's also perfect on the ground. It's super versatile, but more important to me, I like the draw better on this shorter pipe. The original Zahrah Spade and the Zahrah Spade Junior, as well as the Generation 2s, all have the same draw, but because the pipe is shorter, there's less restriction. This Zahrah Spade Junior has a very, very enjoyable draw. It's not super wide open where you're like just breathing in air. It has that perfect amount of restriction where you can really enjoy. And you guys see by the clouds today, this thing is ripping. They are milky and they are so smooth. Smoking so well. I do have a bit of trifecta packed in this, so that does help. I'm smoking some trifecta raspberry with a little bit of peppermint shake. Testing this out to give a review for you guys. Someone requested that I review raspberry, so I'm working on testing on it. I do have a Lotus V2 on here, and it is sitting in a Goodfella bowl. This draw is ideal for me, especially paired with a nice open hose like this D hose. It's very enjoyable. It's not something where at the end of a hard day I'm smoking and it's like giving me a headache because there's so much restriction, or where it's so open that you're just like out of breath. It's beautiful and smooth. So I love the draw on the Junior, and I like it a lot more than even the regular Spade. Moving on up into the tray rest. Now this is the only flaw for this hookah for me. The tray rest is not affixed to the stem. It does wobble. And I notice myself when smoking on a daily basis, the tray kind of gets lopsided, or I hang my tongs on there and it comes out of place. So I would have liked the Junior to have the same tray rest as the original Spade, where it's affixed to the stem. I think that makes it ideal. It makes it less wobbly and a lot more secure. So that is my only flaw with this pipe, is the tray rest. The tray on this is nice and large, extremely large, disproportionately large for this pipe, but I like it. Large enough to catch something just in case it falls, or to collect a bunch of ash if I'm too lazy to clean it out. So I love the tray. It does have those bumps on there to keep your coals alive in theory. It works better than no bumps, but not super effective. Moving on up into the bowl port, like I said, it does not chip, it's standard size, and it just works. So, hard pressed to find all of those features in a pipe under $100. I think that's a great deal, and I could definitely recommend this pipe to someone who's looking for their first pipe, looking for their first upgrade over their standard Chinese like Maya pipe or something like that. This is definitely something I would recommend to you guys. I think it will definitely last the test of time, and you will be able to be proud to show this off to your friends, to smoke with them, because it does perform just like a high-end pipe would. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, would you buy the Zahrah Spade? Like I said, I'd buy the Zahrah Spade Junior. Let's say the Zahrah Spade Junior over the Starbuzz 1.0. The Starbuzz 1.0 is about 175 bucks. This thing is only 100. I think that I would buy this hookah all day long over the Starbuzz due to the price point. I can keep it less than 175 bucks all in, get my hose, get my base, get my bowl, get whatever I need, and be able to smoke. You can get a really nice package for an affordable price. I think the only thing that is a real competitor to this hookah is the Shika Dual Legend. You guys know I love the Shika Dual Legend. That is an all-in price for like 120 bucks. You get your base, you get your hose, you get everything. I think that's the only hookah really on the market that can really compete with a $100 price point for the amount of features and quality. Now personally, I like the draw a little bit more on the Shika myself. It is a tad bit more wide open, and that is what I prefer. Like I said, the draw on this is still excellent, but that's one reason why I would probably prefer the Shika. But I'm telling you, for the aesthetics of this pipe, the modern design, the CNC, the consistency, this is definitely a good deal, and I could definitely recommend it to you guys. So, I hope that answers your question. Should you buy this pipe? If you are a beginner, someone looking for a new pipe on a budget, I would definitely recommend it. If you're comparing this to pipes in the $200 range, I'd probably save some money and pick up a Zahrah Spade Junior. There's not even really many pipes in the $200 range that would really change my mind over this $100 pipe. Save the money, enjoy, spend it on tobacco and smoking with friends, and enjoy smoking. One thing I did forget to mention, the Zahrah Spade Junior is a dedicated one hose hookah. The full size Generation 1 and 2 Zahrah Spade are 3 hose and 4 hose compatible. Now, I've never used that feature. I actually tried it the other day with my friends and they were like, ah, this is silly, we'll just pass the hose. So that's not a feature that I personally like. So that's one other reason why I would choose the Zahrah Spade Junior over the full size, in addition to to the more open draw. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's less formal review, just friends chatting about this awesome hookah. I hope it helps, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. But you guys have an awesome night. Thank you guys very, very much. I'll see you guys on the next review. And if you're new to the channel and you like watching videos of me smoking hookah and just discussing things, feel free to subscribe and thumbs up and be a part of the Strictly Shisha family. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye, everyone.